Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Call of Dragons, we are going to do the maximum number of spins for Neya. This is the second time that she's showed up. I have the option of doing her, or it's either cavalry or infantry, and I've got all the other ones maxed. And generally, I would say the wheel is so high value that if you are spending, it is generally worth spending, even if you're not terribly interested in the hero. And spoiler alert, I find in this game more and more the balance of the troop types is getting better and better, and I'm using all the different troop types in different situations, which is exactly how it should be. So I am happy with that direction that the game has gone, and if you want to see my progress so far on the 2 new cavalry, Neya is 5300, so lot to do there. I'm going for the 5-5, maxing the first 2 skills before proceeding with this hero for the HP bypass. That's because the additional bypass goes up by 2, then 2, then 4 and 4. So a lot to be gained. This is for open field with regard to the camouflage state, but that's what I'm doing there. And then also on the garrison hero, well, technically, if I star him up, I might actually be able to put another skill into him. Let's see where we're at. So we get him to his 2nd star. And, okay, I can't do another skill yet, but I am close. 5-1 is where I'm at currently. 0-0. So, yeah, I mean, I have a long way to go with these. I suppose I could just max him if I wanted to do that, or Neya. The reason to not just max Neya right away is that I have plenty of other cavalry I can use for the time being, and I want to get value from the wheel. The reason to not max the garrison right away is I'm getting a lot of value out of the daily special offer. There are other heroes I could get from that, though, and I'm have not really been a cavalry guy, but I mean, I have, you know, some respectable calves. Plus, I got this the other day, kind of handy. Anyways, let's go do the spins, shall we? Where are we at? Before I do, one final thing. Exactly where am I at on totals skills here? Oh, wow, we're 1 away. Actually, just 1 away. All right, so we're starting with 39 tokens of Neya. All right, great. Let's do these spins. Now, to do these spins, you know what I'm going to say. There's 2 things I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some gems, and I'm going to buy some bundles here that are going to give me the tickets to do this. The Change of Fortune bundle is what I'm going to buy. To purchase this, I have pre-purchased my dragon tickets. Link will be in the description for the official Farlight store for Call of Dragons. The advantage of that is you get about 10% of extra value in the form of these little coins. So I've basically pre-purchased bundles in the form of tickets that I can exchange for whatever equivalent value bundle I want. And then the coins I could also use to exchange for bundles. It's about 10% extra value, but it depends on what you're getting, of course, in the official store linked down below. So I max out this Change of Fortune bundle, which happens to overlap really nicely with another event we have going on. So I'm getting purchase rewards, really handy. And I think I'm ready to do this thing, the exception of spending the gemmies. So let's max this out. 70,000 gems. Too bad we don't have an alliance mobilization to align that with. But whatever. Plenty of things to spend gems on, and here we go. 200 spins, 39 tokens in pocket. How far am I going to get? I would guess in the realm of like 140 tokens. So we get 2 off rip here. Seems good. Then 1 more. You know, it's funny. I used to like slow roll the spins and talk about stuff, but you know, there is a lot to talk about, but I don't know. 2 tokens here is nice. I've done a lot of spins in my day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. 2 more tokens here. Let's go. And 2 more tokens. We want the full pull. If I remember correctly, I did full pull in like one of my final pulls the last time around. So I think I need to get to like 150 to go all the way to pity here. For the full pull. There's a G4 token and 2 more Neyas. All right. Dude, every single time 2 tokens, I'm not mad about it. Actually, okay, there's the full pull. There is the full pull. If I got 2 tokens every time, that would be fine. So 105 is our next pity. Hopefully we get the full pull before that time. Let's see how we do. There's 1 token. Okay, hold on. Our luck is decreasing. Nope, we're back to 2. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, four tokens. I'll take it. There's the G4. All right. Now, obviously, there's 2 tokens. If you are a lower spender and we're spinning this, the way to approach this is to spin to a tier for the tiered rewards rather than the maximum number of spins. And, you know, you're better off spreading out those spins over the course of multiple wheels. There's the full pull on Neya and a G4. We did go before pity, which is handy. So our next pity is going to be at the 60 mark. We'll keep an eye on that. 1 Neya. Okay, full pull. Let's go. All right, next pity is at the 50 marker. We're going to keep our eye on this. Wow, I mean, I'm not actually mad about all these speed ups. I do really need troops. Getting lucky. Yo, I am getting lucky. I'm looking around like, you know, someone's going to take away this amazing result, this amazing luck I'm having here. Holy. Okay, 35 is the next pity. Sick. Dude, this is big. This is going very well, I would say. Neya and a G4. All right. 2 Neya tokens. 3 Neya tokens. My eyes started to widen at the start of that, but then it fell off. It didn't finish with all those crazy Neyas. We were hoping for like the 5. 5 tokens would have been legit. There's another Neya token. Nice. Okay, and we pull before pity again. We're actually kind of cooking today. Actually, okay. So now the pity is 10 into the next wheel. So we may not get another full pull. 3 G4s. Oh my god. Bro, 3 more G4s. Oh my god. Another full pull. Oh my god. We're actually cooking right now. Okay. 2 Neyas. Insane. 2 more. I mean, this has been an amazing series of pulls. 2 more Neya. And round it out with the worst pull of the batch. But hey, who cares? That was insane. Now we get the tiered rewards. Insane. That adds a whole bunch of G4s and Neya tokens. And we are in a great spot here. That is actually insane how much we popped off. So I scroll on down. We started with 39 Neya tokens. You know, I say it's insane, but like I actually predicted how many I would end up with. I actually kind of predicted. I mean, we got like what, like 144, which is, we did good, but not like totally crazy. It felt totally crazy. That's a great result. I feel like I got value from that wheel. I'll tell you what. Okay, so we claim that, and we claim that, and now we got to decide: are we going for maxing the first 3 skills? 5551. Let's find out. First of all, gotta unlock it anyways, so may as well just do that. Okay, so we got that skill unlocked. Now, what are we doing with it? This increases cavalry units' skill damage, 10%. Goes up 1122. Non-linear. Okay. And HP goes up 1122. Yeah, this is also non-linear and march speed. And it's also non-linear. So, I mean, yeah, technically it's linear, but the trajectory changes for the last 2 skill ups. Whatever, you know what I meant. Yeah, I think we go for 5551. And the final skill is a periodic keen boost. Definitely want to unlock this before I start fighting, but may as well just lock in on this skill over here. And the reality is, for me personally, like, I'm not going to use a hero probably unless I have them maxed. I mean, I guess that's not true. I am using Bahorn. He's not maxed. I don't have a great way to max him anytime soon either, because I got so many other priorities. So I guess that's not totally true. I'll use a hero without them being maxed. So there is some value to the way I've approached this. That's definitely the case. All right. Feeling pretty good about how this went. Overall, good result. And, you know, I probably ought to make a video at some point talking about what I've been using in the open field. But that, I think, is definitely topic for a separate vid. All right. So if you enjoyed this one, throw a like on here, subscribe. We've been having some really fun fighting. And I put out a video of my sitting getting quad rallied during that fighting. It went well for me. It went well for me. I got a lot of troops that have hit the bin, though. So, you know, let me just sip some tea real quick. Not bad for just a few small days of fighting. Casually has 700,000 infantry dead. You know, it is what it is. Garrison leader life. That's main garrison life right there. All right, you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here, subscribe, check out my city getting quad rallied. It was a good time. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies.